You're quite a horsey person, aren't you?
I do like a gallop through history.
Oh!
I believe is what's happening today, because Platinum Jubilee fever officially starts here. It's not long now, of course, until those big celebrations. And now, 4 days of celebrations are beginning today with the Royal Windsor Horse Show, which is kicking off the festivities in Windsor, believe it or not.
Yeah. Now, it's been reported that 10 of the Queen's 12 great-grandchildren will attend in a horse-drawn carriage as part of the finale. Rosie Wright is there for us this morning. It's going to be quite a day, Rosie, quite a number of days.
And a glorious one, too. We couldn't have better weather for this. The Queen, of course, right now in residence at Windsor Castle. You can just see it there. And this is the only time in the year when the private grounds are open to the public for the 4-day show. And there's quite a lot of excitement and anticipation. The Queen has come to the show every year since it started. And she's got 41 horses and ponies competing in the next 4 days. Of course, it's not far. There's lots of people hoping that she might make an appearance today. I'd like to introduce you to someone taking part in all of the celebrations. This is Captain Johnny. Thank you very much for talking to us.
No problem.
Just explain your role and your responsibility today.
So we're at King Street Royal Horse Artillery. We fire horse-drawn guns for every occasion of state, so birthdays, state opening of Parliament. Yogi here was on parade for Queen's birthday a couple of weeks ago. And we're here to do the musical drive as part of the Jubilee celebration, so we're very excited.
Lots of celebrations underway. We're sort of in the stables here, and you're currently in residence as well, in tents here. Can you take me through, and we can have a look at some of the preparations that have been underway? I was very amused. That was Yogi, and then here we've got the horse, less excitingly, Paul. But lots of horses being looked after, making a bit of a noise as well. Just talk us through the kind of preparations that you do with them.
Yeah, so they're about to go out on exercise this morning. Be very light, just so they're ready for this evening's performance.
There's 2 here, just make sure our cameraman doesn't walk in.
Yeah, they're just about to go out, so they'll come back, have some lunch, and then soldiers will start getting them ready this evening, grooming them and making them look nice and shiny for this evening's performance.
So these horses are going out on exercise,
yeah.
So that the way you described it to me earlier was that they would be warm for later.
Yeah, so when they're in harness, they need to have done a little bit of exercise beforehand, so it's just to make sure they don't have any injuries and they're fit and ready to go when we strap the guns on, because they're quite heavy.
And the day started really early and didn't really finish until very late last night, doing lots of preparations in here. Come and have a look. So what's going on in here?
So in here's all the saddles and the harness that we strap the guns to the horses with, and obviously the saddles. These are original sort of 1900 pattern that we used to use in World War One. They're still all original, so everyone's in here till late last night, cleaning all off the sweat and stuff, making sure it's ready to go for the next day. And it is a bit of a maelstrom in here in the evening, with everyone from the commanding officer down to the newest gunner in there with polish and cleaning it all off, because as you can see, there is a lot of kit to get through.
How much time, how much preparation has gone into something like preparing for what you'll do today and over the next 4 days?
I mean, months. We practice what we do at the Windsor Horse Show twice a week, all year round pretty much, and we're constantly rehearsing for parades and stuff, so it's a year-round, never-ending preparation. Putting a time on it, we're constantly preparing.
And you were working for the state opening of Parliament. Just talk us through that.
Yeah, so that was pretty special. We got to do a galloping salute in Hyde Park in the morning, so there's nothing more amazing than having 81 horses out galloping all at the same time with the guns. And it's just a privilege to be involved in any sort of state ceremonial stuff like that. It's part of our history and it's wonderful.
Johnny, thank you very much for talking us through it. Of course, crucially, the real sadness of Tuesday was that for the first time in nearly 60 years, the Queen wasn't there to take part. As I mentioned, lots of people very expectant, very hopeful that she might make an appearance today. If she does, of course, we'll bring that to you here.
Oh, do let us know, yes. Thank you very much for that, Rosie. And it's really sort of setting the scene for the kind of anticipation that the nation is feeling ahead of the Platinum Jubilee, getting us all excited. I do love... Yesterday we had the agricultural show, didn't we? Today it's the Royal Horse Show. It's sort of very British traditions, and they are fun. They're great fun, and sort of summer things as well. So if you are attending that today... My mother-in-law's going along to that today.
Is she?
Yeah, so enjoy it if you're going, and let us know if you spot any of the royals or, indeed, those... royal great-grandchildren. 10 out of 12 is not a bad lineup, alleged to be in this gallop through history, all in, I think, one carriage, or perhaps a series, quite a large carriage to fit 10 in.
They are calling it a gallop through history.